It's The Perfect Son versus his marvelous mom, with me, Ryan Buds, taking on my mom, Kieran Buds, in some classic mom-related trivia. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be? And happy Mother's Day from the Trivia with Buds podcast. This is your host, Ryan Buds. Thank you so much for listening to this brand new episode of the show, highlighting mom trivia and Mother's Day coming up this Sunday. If you're a mom and you're listening to this episode, I got you a present, and it's 41 other episodes of the show. There's tons of great topics to go back and listen to. Go through the feed, and most of the episodes, thanks to a great listener friend of mine named Amber McGeechee, who's not a mom, but is a nanny. She makes excellent show notes that kind of give a good outline of every episode that we've done so far. So make sure you always check out the full show description on whatever app you listen to the podcast on, and you can see all the different highlights and time codes for different things that were joked and talked about. If you like trivia, you're in the right place. This is a show that highlights pop culture trivia in the best way possible, with two people going head-to-head, or sometimes me versus somebody that I know and love. And in this case, it's my mom. Now, some things about my mom that you will get from this podcast. She has a very thick Chicago accent. Some people tell me she sounds like a mob boss at times. So be prepared for that. She was a little shy. She's never obviously done a podcast before. I tried to get her to open up about certain funny stories, but she seemed to get embarrassed at certain times. But she is also like a shit talker. So be prepared for all that rolled into one. My beautiful, amazing mom. Make sure you listen till the end of this episode. There's a very special Mother's Day surprise reveal at the end of the episode that I think you will enjoy. So definitely listen till the very end and enjoy the questions that we do back and forth. And if you have some of your own mom questions that we maybe missed on this episode, make sure to send me an email or a comment on any social media, Trivia with Buds or Ryan Buds on everything. Or you can email me, ryanbuds@gmail.com, and I'll make sure to respond to you. And if you have a question, you can always leave me a voicemail on the brand new Trivia with Buds hotline, which is area code 424-265-1212. That's 424-265-1212. We will play those in future show intros if you have a fun question that we maybe missed, or you just have a good one that you thought of on your own. Our sponsor this week and all month long in the month of May is Minty Tees. Do you have a mom that likes a funny shirt? Go to mintytees.com and pick one out for her. There's a million to choose from. You could make your own. Maybe you're not looking for mom. Maybe you're looking for like your softball team or your bowling team. Maybe you need a jersey or a special shirt for your squad. Check out mintytees.com. Enter the promo code BUDS, B-U-D-D-S, and get 10% off your order. It's that easy. Minty Tees has made all my trivia shirts in the past. If you've ever bought a trivia shirt from a live event with me, it was made by Minty Tees in Covina, California. And it is a really cool company run by my friend Sean Arenas, and I would love for you to check it out. They have some great Father's Day shirts, some great Mother's Day shirts, and shirts for every occasion. mintytees.com. Use the promo code BUDS for 10% off your order. I think that's about it. We're going to get into this Mother's Day episode. This one's not super long, so if you have a short commute, this one's going to be perfect just for you. We got my mom. We got me. We got a bunch of Mother's Day trivia and a surprise at the end. Here we go. Sitting here at the kitchen table I grew up at in Crestwood, Illinois, visiting my beautiful mom, Kieran Buds. How we doing, Mom?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Is this your first time doing a podcast?
Absolutely.
Do you know what a podcast is?
I think so.
What do you think it is?
You're on the air with Ryan Buds.
That's a good description. That's what all podcasts are. You're just on the air with me. That's very good. I've sent you links to my show. Have you ever listened to my show before?
I have.
And what do you think of it?
It's kind of fun.
Thanks, Mom. I'm gonna put that in the reviews. His mom says it's kind of fun. There you go. That'll get a lot more traction on my show. We're sitting here at the kitchen table, and I thought for Mother's Day week, it would be really fun to do an episode where I sit down with my mom and we do 10 questions back and forth about moms. So I told you to write 10 questions, and I got here in town yesterday, and you said, why do you always give me assignments, which was great. And you had like one question. You looked at me and you said, Carol Brady Bunch? And I said, yeah. And she goes, that's one of my questions. And then I'm like, you're not supposed to tell me the questions. And you said, well, don't you want to go over this stuff before we talk about it? And I said, no, that's the gist of the podcast. So what do you think we're going to do today? We're just going to kick some ass on some Mother's Day questions?
I hope so.
You've been my mom for how long now?
Too long.
I'm 31. So it's been 31 years. I was your last kid. Mm-hmm. Was I an easy pregnancy?
Yes.
Easy labor?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And did you have a name picked out for me besides Ryan before I was born? Or did you have a name picked out for a girl in case I was a girl? Because back then, did you find out? Did you know what you were having?
You could find out, I believe, but I never did. No.
And you had 5 kids, so you never found out with any of them?
No.
Can we tell people what the method was to have a boy in our family?
No, we cannot.
We can't?
No.
Why not?
No, that's a no.
Read? What did you read in a magazine?
Nothing.
Come on. I'm going to say it if you don't, because I know the story. You told me.
Going there.
You told me that that you read in a magazine that said what? If you stand on your head, you will have a baby boy. And you did it, and you had 4 boys.
That's true.
But you had a girl first.
I had a girl first, but I read that article afterward.
Oh, okay. And then you're like, all right, let's try this out.
Give it a try.
And then you had 4 boys. And if you had any more, you guys could have had like your own baseball team. Mm-hmm. Pretty close. And so I was number 5. You had me in your late 30s, right? 39? 40? Were you 40?
39.
39. And I'm the most separated. So my next oldest brother
is 10 years.
Is 10 years older than me right now. Scott, yes. He's been on the show, episode maybe 10 of this show. My brother Scott versus my brother Tom. And they did some good categories. They did Rocky movies, Sylvester Stallone movies, and Bon Jovi. How do you feel like you would have held up against those?
I wouldn't have done very well. I might have known a few of Bon Jovi things, but not the
Do you have a favorite Bon Jovi song, or just all of them?
All of them.
You grew up in a house where it was just blasting all the time, right?
Yes.
There you go. And that's how I became a fan. I just was like, oh, I guess that's what you do in this house. You listen to Bon Jovi while you're getting ready, getting your hairspray in and getting ready to go out. You raised 5 kids. What do you have now that I'm a dad? Do you have any tips for me? You give me tips from time to time on what to do, like if Annabelle's picky or finicky or throwing a tantrum. Do you have any tips you can give a listener that's maybe thinking about having a kid before they have the kid? Anything? Did you have, you were the first in your family to have a kid, so did you...
No, Aunt Marilyn had my niece Jill before.
Oh, that's right. But in I guess that would be the first grandkid. So
she was.
So did you use that as an example, or were you kind of just like, this is... did you look up, what I'm trying to get at is, did you look up a lot of stuff about having a kid, or were you just like, this is what you do, you have a kid?
No, but I did assume I would have all girls like my mom.
Yeah.
After I had Colleen. Having 4 boys after Colleen was a surprise.
So your mom was the opposite. She had 4 girls and a boy, and then you had a girl and 4 boys.
That's correct.
Very good. That's kind of a fun little juxtaposition. Yeah. Do you know what the word juxtaposition means?
Not truly.
I don't think I do either. I say it all the time. I think it means side by side, but I have no idea. I don't even know what that means. I was an English major. How do you feel about paying for that degree that you don't even
I'm still stuck with that word plethora.
Plethora. Oh, yeah. That was plethora. Plethora?
I never heard of it before.
I used to do a joke about it.
That's where I got it from.
Oh, that's where you got it? Mm-hmm. Plethora of... I don't even know what the...
Curly fries.
You remember that? A plethora of curly fries.
That's what 4 years of college paid for.
Yeah, because I was talking about trying to get a job. I got a degree in English, which means I hope Arby's calls back this week.
There you go.
I was like, fringe benefits, not paying for curly fries anymore. And then something about a plethora, because that's like the only thing I learned from college is the word
That was
plethora.
A heavy-duty word.
Oh, yeah. That was a big deal. That was a heavy-duty joke to even go back and do it. You have always been a big supporter of me doing comedy and performing and things like that. Was that something you saw in me at an early age when I was a little kid?
The only thing I can relate to you going into comedy is you dragging me to every bookstore there ever was and grabbing the comedy books, Calvin and Hobbes, Garfield, and various other series of comedy.
Yeah.
You just motivated yourself that way.
Yeah, I don't know. I
didn't steer you there. You did it on your own.
No, but you were literally steering the car to get me to the places where they had those books. Because you would take me to remember you would take me to libraries all the time?
Yes.
We used to go to different library just to go. And you do that now with your grandson, my nephew Peyton. You guys just go check out a new library, new thrift store, and you look at the books and all that stuff.
Exactly.
But I was exposed to books like crazy as a kid. And I remember you were trying to get me to sign up for T-ball, wasn't it? Was I hesitant even as a T-ball kid, or
I thought you'd follow in your brother's footsteps, so we signed you up for T-ball, and that was not your cup of tea.
That was not my cup of tea. I did it for 1 year, and then I was like, "What am I doing?"
Yeah, I think this is not it, Mom.
I said that when I was 5?
Yeah, you did not want to do that again.
And all my friends played Little League, and I just didn't want to do it. I don't know why. I don't mind baseball or the rules of baseball or anything. Like, I would play now if some friends wanted to play. But yeah, I've never and I've hit I've cranked some home runs just playing in a small field over here in Crestwood or something when we were younger. But I don't know. I wasn't addicted to it like I'm addicted to other stuff. But I do find, I guess maybe from an early age, that
I just assumed you weren't going to be the same as the others and had different interests.
Sure.
So I let you ride it that way.
I will say that, and I probably get this from you, and you said it earlier, I took you to the post office. You had to mail a package, and you said, we went to one post office, and you came right back out with the package. You said, "There's a line of 10 people in there, Kieran. Don't wait in lines." Remember that?
That's right.
And that's I kind of get that from you. If I go in somewhere and I have my plan of this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick this thing up, or I'm going to do that, and it seems like it's going to go awry. I'm like, F this, I'm out of here. I'm not doing any of this because that's not what Ryan's doing today. And so I just replaced Kieran with Ryan, and I feel like I get that energy from you to just keep doing what you want to do. You do it a lot. You talk to other drivers, I notice. You have a little bit of road rage, do you think? This guy doesn't know what he's doing.
I can't compete with your sister, but I do have a bit of it.
Have you ever been in a car accident?
No.
Never? You used to tell me a crazy story. I remember, give me a quick rendition of when you saw a giant tornado. How old were you when that happened?
Oh.
This was in
21.
21, and you were on Cicero?
1967.
67.
It's the Oak Lawn tornado.
Oak Lawn tornado.
Coming home from work with a girlfriend of mine in the car. We worked at the same company.
Yeah.
And we could tell something was happening as we were driving because traffic was getting a little strange and the sky was getting stranger, turning pea green and gray and awful colors.
Sure.
And you could hear a roar.
Yeah.
We were that close.
In the sky.
You could hear the roar.
Of the tornado, and it just took over, and you guys, what did you do? You ran in the store?
It crossed the road about, I would say, half a mile from where I was driving. I would have ended up right in the path.
And where did you guys go? You ran in a store?
We pulled into a tavern/alcohol store of some sort and told all the people, run outside and see the tornado. And they looked at us like we had 3 heads. They didn't believe us.
Oh, my God. That must have been something. I've never seen anything like that. People get really crazy with wind, I've noticed. If it starts getting a little too stormy and rainy and windy, I mean, I'm usually inside when it's happening, but I've never been outside when it's happening. So I can imagine that's pretty gnarly. Mm-hmm. Do you, you mentioned driving with your girlfriend. You had a friend that you went to California with.
I did.
Tell me that quick story.
I had spent a week with her on a farm in South Dakota.
Yeah.
And then the summer came and went, and we decided we were going to go travel to California. Went on the train, got there, took 2 days, I believe, and woke up the next morning, and she wasn't in the room. Had already booked a flight back home, said she had cold feet, more or less, and was going back home.
Yeah.
Well, I thought, I don't know a soul out here, so I have to go back too.
And
so it was my first flight on an airplane.
First flight on an airplane. Mm-hmm. You're going out there. You're how old? 18?
I think so.
And what were your parents like? You're going to move out with a friend to California? What did they say? Did you tell your mom?
Oh yeah, no, they knew what my plan was. And since I wasn't alone, they must have felt that was okay.
Oh, okay. Did you have a job in mind or anything?
dental assistant.
You're going to be a dental assistant.
I had already been a dental
that's right.
assistant.
So you went to you did the schooling for it.
That's what I was going to go into.
How did you do the schooling so fast at 18, or did you do it when you were in high school?
Right after high school. You went down. It was a downtown school.
How many months did it take? 6 months?
Probably somewhere in that vicinity. It wasn't a real long course.
Yeah. And you were like, I'm going to move to California with this friend. We'll get an apartment or something.
Right.
And then we'll get jobs, and I'll maybe be a dental assistant. And you didn't even get a chance to do it because she left.
No,
she was so scared of just being there.
Yeah.
Just hated it. Can you imagine what your life would have been like if you grew up, not grew up, but started it as an adult in California instead of Chicagoland?
I don't know, but it would have been probably very close to where Ashley grew up.
Yeah, because you were inland. You were where? Pomona? Pomona train station. Took it in there. And was this a really good friend, or was it just somebody that you went to high school with?
No, I didn't go to high school with her at all. Just met at work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so you guys
but
were like,
she lived in the same town.
And was she the same age?
I think so.
So you had this plan. You go out there. She has cold feet. And did you ever talk to her again?
No. No.
She just ditched you, and you're like, well, that's the end of that.
That's the end of that.
You were pretty pissed off, I bet.
I was upset.
And then you got home, and what did everybody say when you got home? They're like, oh, it didn't work?
Didn't work out.
Didn't
work out at all.
And then how many years later did you meet Dad?
I think it's the same year.
Really?
Keep saying I'm 18, but I don't know. I think it was 1967. I was 21.
Oh, okay. So you were out of high school for a couple of years then?
Maybe one whole year.
Well, no. If you're 18 and you're 21, that's 3 years.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you answered your own question.
Yeah. So you're out like 3 years, and then you meet Dad, and you guys met bowling.
Bowling. Mm-hmm.
Bowling team. And you guys started dating two separate, like it was a guy and a girl team. And you were the guy. So it was
a mixed league.
A mixed league. So your team was Dad and this guy Jim, and then you and this girl Diane. And no,
not at all. I was on a team with other people. And Dad was on a team with Jim.
Okay.
And
you would just mingle. And
right.
You got to know everybody.
Right.
So then, but the fun part of the story is that Jim, you dated Jim first.
Yes.
This guy Jim, and then Dad dated this girl Diane, and then you both, no, I'm butchering this. This is why I want you to tell the story.
Jim asked out for a date, and we went on a date, and he had a double date in the car when he came to pick me up.
Yeah.
I didn't know Dad was in the back seat, nor did I know Dad or his date.
Gotcha.
And we went out from there.
And
had a good time.
But then eventually you started dating Dad.
Yes.
And then you got married.
Yes.
And then Jim married this woman, Diane, and they're my godparents.
That's correct.
That's the end of the story. That's what I was trying to lead up to. So shout out to Jim and Diane Pfeiffer, who Jim on Facebook's always making stuff. I got you on Facebook like last year. So now you see, do you ever see his posts? He's always making different
I've seen him.
Furniture and things. And what do you think of Facebook as a thing that you can go on and check?
It's fun.
It's fun.
I enjoy watching what everybody's posting.
You don't post anything yourself?
I've posted one time.
What did you say?
I don't recall what it was, but I did do it. I don't remember.
Get out of Kieran's way or something like that.
No, it was an informative, something informative.
Awesome. Well, we learned a lot about you and how you're my mom and all that fun stuff. So I thought now we could do some fun mom trivia. So we'll go back and forth with questions. I'll ask the first one, and then you can ask yours, and we'll kind of keep track as we go. And whoever has the higher score gets to keep the house. How's that sound?
Sounds fine.
All right, here we go. This is question number 1 in our mom trivia off. Here's my question for you, Mom. Let's see if you know it. Felicia Rashad played the mom on what 80s sitcom? Felicia
Cosby.
Rashad. The Cosby Show. Yeah, that's right. 1 point for Mom. Well done. That was a big show back in the day, wasn't it? Did you watch it?
Very popular.
Did you watch it a lot?
No. The kids did.
Yeah. You got 1 point. Rye has no points right now. What's your first question, Mom, for me? What do you got?
What are the names of the 2 children that Princess Diana had?
Oh, she is a mom. And I asked this question at one of my trivia nights. Oh, my gosh. Wait, Princess Diana?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the new one. Who's the new princess?
No, I don't. I wouldn't know the children's.
What's Kate?
Kate. Mm-hmm.
What's her last name? Middleton?
I don't know what the...
Or is her last name his last name now? What's his last name?
This is
Harry and... the answer to your question is Harry and Prince Charles and Prince... Harry. No. Harry and... what's the other one?
Harry's the younger. And
yeah, and the other one is... Edward. No. Prince Harry. Prince Charles is the dad.
That's right.
That's dad. Okay. Harry and... The heck? I can't. I'm going to say Patrick, but that's not right.
No.
What is it?
William.
Prince William. How do I know? I've said that a million times.
I don't know.
Oh, my God. So no points for me. You're a big fan. You were a big Princess Di fan.
Uh-huh.
That was pretty tragic when she.
I was away on vacation.
Oh, yeah?
We were up at Pheasant Run.
Oh, yeah. In St. Charles?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Do you think that, in your head, do you think that was a planned thing, or do you think it was a total accident?
I think that was a planned
You think
thing.
so?
Yes.
That was kind of a rumor back then, right? That they just kind of offed her to
yeah.
What was the reasoning? Why would they have done that?
Something to do with she was starting to do too much on her own, I think.
They didn't want her to have that much power.
I'm not sure.
Sad state of affairs. Question number 2. Here we go. This is it. Who plays the mom in one of your favorite movies? As you told me earlier today, let's see if you remember. Who plays the mom in Mamma Mia? What's the actress who plays the mom in Mamma Mia? We were just watching it earlier.
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. There it is.
It took me a second.
It took you a second. Why do you like Mamma Mia so much? What's so great about it?
I like the music. All the music of ABBA. I like all that.
Did you have a lot of ABBA albums?
Probably. I can't recall for sure.
They had a lot of hit songs.
Oh yeah, one after the other.
Oh yeah, big time. Meryl Streep. What do you think of her? Do you think she lives up to all the hype for best actress of all time?
She's not overrated. No,
she's pretty great, huh?
She's pretty good.
She's pretty dead on. Here's question number 2 from you. What do you got?
Name the mom who played the actress who played the mom on Happy Days.
Ooh, that's a good question. The mom, Mrs. C. Mrs. Cunningham.
Yes, on the television show. But
Man,
what was her real name?
She's in a bunch of stuff. She's still alive. I think she still acts. She plays like a grandma and stuff now.
She's been on Hallmark movies.
Oh, okay. Oh, Marion? Is that her real name or the name on the show?
No, that's her real name.
Okay, Marion.
I could give you a hint.
I was going to say Cunningham. That's not right. What's your hint?
One of the actors' characters' names on Seinfeld is her last name.
Kramer? George. Marion George. Jerry? Marion Seinfeld? Marion Venice?
Ross.
Ross.
Marion Ross is her name.
Oh, wait, who's Susan Ross? Is that what you're saying? Who's the Ross you're giving me from Seinfeld?
The brother.
What brother? Are you thinking of Friends?
Oh, I got the wrong show.
You gave me some half-ass clue. That's why I got jacked.
I was trying to help you, and I thought you were the wrong clue.
Well, Seinfeld, Susan Ross is her last name. The George's wife.
Well, then that could have helped you, but it didn't go there.
No, it didn't help. 0 points for old Rye. Here's number 3 for Mom Trivia. On the Jetsons, what was George Jetson's wife's name?
Never, ever, ever watched the Jetsons.
You've never seen it? I used to watch it when I was a kid.
No. I wouldn't know a character.
Remember the cartoon? He had orange hair, George Jetson.
If you say so.
In the beginning, they'd say, "Meet George Jetson."
Well, that song I can say.
Well, the song, and they go, his wife, and they say the name. Mm-hmm. They name all the kids. Meet George Jetson, his dog, his boy Elroy, their dog Astro, all that stuff.
Yes.
You know the wife's name? It starts with a J. Any guesses?
No.
Jane Jetson.
Did not know that.
Mm-hmm. So that's 2 points for Mom, 0 points for Rye. Here's question number 3 from you. What do you got?
This is a Seinfeld for sure.
Okay.
What is the name of George's mom?
George's mom on the show. Frank and Estelle Costanza.
That's
Estelle
correct.
Costanza. There's my first point. There we go. Frank and Estelle. You remind me of her sometimes when she's real audacious. What do you think? Do you feel like, is there any TV mom that you feel like represents you as a mom the most? Is there anyone that jumps out and you go, ooh, that's kind of like the mom I was or wanted to be, or anything like that? Sometimes when I'm watching...
I'll go way back and say Donna Reed.
Donna Reed?
You wouldn't know who that is, but that's who I would relate to.
What show?
The name of the show... Oh, gosh. Well, the Donna Reed Show.
The Donna Reed Show?
Yeah.
She was the mom on the show?
Yes.
What year? 60s?
Yes.
And you just thought she was the best mom, or it reminded you of how you were going to be as a mom, that kind of thing?
Yes.
I watched the show. You ever watch Modern Family?
Modern Family. Yes, I've seen a couple episodes.
You know the dad, Phil, the skinny, tall
dad with dark hair? He does a lot of commercials.
There's a lot of commercials. He's in the Muppet movies and stuff. Mm-hmm. I feel like when I'm watching Modern Family, sometimes I'm like, oh, because he's real dorky. He's like a dorky dad on the show. Sometimes I'm like, me being a dad with Annabelle, I'm like, I feel like I'm that dad. I'm the kind of dorky dad that'll do whatever for a laugh, but like also fun stuff.
Well, he's controlled dorky.
Yeah, he's controlled dorky. Yeah. We do. I'm constantly trying to. I love like building forts with her, or we'll go on an adventure in the neighborhood and stuff like that. Like I'll bring her on a wagon ride and I'll try and point stuff out to her. I love hanging out with. Annabelle. Did you have what was some other stuff that maybe we didn't mention that you used to do with me? I feel like you got me in a lot of projects, and you'd always encourage me to do different things. Like I was going to play the cornet. Remember that? I tried out for
But that's an expensive instrument. Yeah, so we talked you right out of that.
You said you looked at the bill. It was like $900 or something. And you
some
went,
ridiculous.
You were like
amount.
$900. I'll buy you a kazoo, and you walked out of the room. That was word for word what you said. But you were always like it was. You could tell I probably wasn't super passionate about it. I really was probably just trying to join band because like somebody else was joining band. Like
Not really. They assess you and they say your child would be good at this particular thing.
Yeah.
And they should give it a try.
Sure. But that particular try was going to be very expensive.
Yes, very expensive try.
Sure. Here is question number 4 for you. I don't think you watched this show, but maybe you know the answer. On The Simpsons, what is Homer's wife's name? What is the mom's name on The Simpsons? Anybody in the world that knows this show would know it, but I'm like, I bet Mom doesn't watch this show, but maybe it's been on it just hit 30 years. It debuted 30 years ago.
I'm drawing
a
blank. I haven't.
Starts with an M. Any guesses? Something
Martha?
Simpson? Oh, you're so close. I thought you were going to say it. Marge Simpson.
Oh, Marge. I remember
the tall
now.
blue hair. There you go.
Yeah, I can remember hearing that.
There you go. Question number 4. What do you got?
What was you might not get this. It's too old for you to remember or even know about. What was the name of the actress who played June Cleaver on Leave It to Beaver?
Oh,
she's done some movies.
Yeah, she's been in a few things. She was in Airplane.
That's correct.
And she says, "Excuse me, stewardess, I speak jive."
Yes.
And she tries to translate the guy's talking. Yeah. June Cleaver. Is her name Betty something?
It's a B.
Oh, it is Barbara?
Yes.
Barbara Crampton? No. Barbara. I'll never get it. What is it?
Billingsley.
Barbara Billingsley. Okay. She related to Peter Billingsley, you think?
Who's that?
Ralphie from the Christmas Story.
Could be.
They
could be related because that's an unusual last name.
Billingsley. There you go. Here's question number 5. Ready? Who sang the lyric "Mama" in a hit song called Bohemian Rhapsody? Remember the song Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yes, I know that song.
They say, "Mama, ooh." What was the name of the singer or the band? I'll give you the singer or the band.
Chicago?
No. Any other guesses? He was very flamboyant and very showy. Big gap in his teeth. It was Freddie Mercury from Queen. Remember Queen?
Oh, I knew
Freddie
the
Mercury.
group.
There you go.
Group,
We Will Rock You, all those big anthem songs.
Okay.
There you go. Number 5. What do you got over there? Number 5.
Name the mom, the actress who played the mom on Gilmore Girls.
The mom of
her real name.
Lorelei's the actress?
Yes.
That was Lorelei? I only know this show because I would watch it sometimes with you and Colleen when it was on in the room when I was a teenager still. Let's see. Lorelei.
She's a very popular actress.
Yeah, she's in a bunch. She was in Bad Santa with Billy Bob Thornton. And, oh man, what is her name? Is it also start with an L?
Yes.
That's going to kill me. She's on Parenthood. Was she on the show Parenthood?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you watch that show?
No, Colleen did.
That feels like a show you would love. Laura Linney. That's not right. Is it Laura Linney? Who is it?
Lauren Graham.
Lauren Graham. Oh, Mom, you got some good questions there. It is, let's see. It is 2-1 still. You're still beating me. This is question number 6 for you. Question number 6. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead was a movie from the 90s starring what blonde actress that was also on Married with Children? Don't Tell Mom
girl.
the Babysitter's Dead was
her
also...
real name.
Mm-hmm. I think you like this person a lot. She's been in a lot of movies. She was on Married with Children. She was on a show called Samantha Who, where she had amnesia. She's blonde.
I know.
Any guesses?
I'm
It's on the tip of your tongue.
No.
Christina Applegate.
That's her.
That's the one, Christina Applegate. All right, number 6 for you. What do you got?
Name the mom on the Brady Bunch, her real name.
Florence Henderson.
That's
there
correct.
we go. 2-2. I'm coming back, Mom. You better watch out. Here's number 7 for you. Mother May I Sleep with Danger was a Lifetime movie that starred what 90210 star?
Oh, is it the girl that has cancer?
In the movie or in real life?
In real life.
I think she does. But I don't know.
But I can't think
I
of
don't know
her
that
name.
story for sure.
Oh, I could see the girl's face, but I can't think of her name.
Thinking 90210 stars. Just name any of them.
I can't.
You can't think of any of them?
I can't think of one name.
Oh, you could do it. You used to. I've seen every episode of 90210 in this house. We watched it all the time. She's blonde. Tori Spelling. Tori Spelling, Mother May I Sleep with Danger. You know Tori Spelling.
Yes.
Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
It's terrible. You watch Lifetime movies. You said no like you don't watch Lifetime movies.
But that's not one I would watch.
You like those Hallmark movies.
Yes,
That's
Hallmark's
You
my
like when
speed.
You like when a couple of old bags get snowed in some cabin.
Yes, exactly.
All right, number 7 for you. What do you got?
What's the name of the actress that played the mom on Golden Girls?
Oh, Estelle Getty.
That's correct.
Boom. I just took the lead, Mom. It's 3-2. How do you feel about that?
That's good.
A winner gets the house.
Very
Here's number
good.
8. Who was Ma Kettle married to?
Pa Kettle.
That was a giveaway. It's now 3-3. I don't even know what Ma or Pa Kettle is, but I just know that you've said it a million times. Did you used to call Dad Pa Kettle or something?
No.
Who did you refer to as Ma or Pa Kettle? Were they like
Anybody with a group of kids.
Were they hillbillies?
They were actors in a lot
characters.
of movies. They were characters in a lot of movies, not just one
was
movie.
Ma and Pa Kettle like the Three Stooges, like that naming, like the Three Stooges, or Ma and Pa Kettle? They were a comedy
The
duo.
actress that played Ma Kettle and the actor that played Pa Kettle played them in various movies, not just one movie.
And they always had a lot of kids.
They always seemed to have a lot of kids. Mhm.
Interesting. Were they old? Were they grandparents?
Elderly. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. That was your easy question. Number 8. What do you got for me? Number 8.
What is?
You're reading your cursive handwriting there.
I'm trying. What?
You got a big notebook ready for this.
Who is the mom of Kate Hudson and Oliver Hudson?
Ooh.
Both of these are actors.
I know this one. It's Goldie Hawn.
That's correct.
And our cousin, my cousin, your nephew, was just in a movie with Goldie Hawn and Amy Schumer
I heard tell.
called something. What's it called? Do you know?
The title of it?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, our cousin Brandon
It's
Finn. Shout
coming
out to
out?
Brandon Finn. Yeah, it's
Coming
coming
out.
out very soon for Mother's Day. I think it comes out on Mother's Day week.
That's why they
I
started
don't know the name of it,
advertising.
but he
and
plays
I've
like a
seen-
waiter. He's a waiter in it, and hopefully they didn't cut him out of the movie because that would be pretty cool. Here's number 9. We got 2 questions left for both sides. Number 9 for you, Mom. Morticia was the mom on the Munsters or the Addams Family? Morticia was the mom on the Munsters or the Addams Family? Which one do you think it was?
Addams Family.
It was the Addams Family. Well done, Mom. Well done. That is your 3rd point or your 4th point. You're beating
Can't
me.
believe you would know that question.
Oh, I know everything. Have you heard of a company I run called Trivia with Buds, Ma? This is 4-3. You're winning by 1. Number 9 for me. What do you got?
How many children did the Octomom actually have all total?
So she had 8 with the Octo.
Right, exactly.
And that's what she got famous for. I think she had 1 before the 8, so 9. Is that my total?
Wrong.
Oh, no. Is it 10?
No.
How many?
14 children.
No, she had 6 more kids before or after.
She had 6 children before she had the...
No. Really?
Yes.
Holy cow. Wait, what is John and Kate plus 8? Is that the same thing?
That's a different show.
That's maybe what I was thinking of. Man, that is crazy. So I didn't get that. That was a good question. Here's your last question I got for Mother's Day. Ready? Mother's Day is on what date this year? Mother's Day is on what date this year? Do you know? I'll give you a hint. It's a Sunday.
I'll guess May 10th.
May 14th.
Okay.
It's on Ashley's birthday.
Oh, I should have remembered that because I
Ashley's
circled
birthday.
it. I should have remembered.
What's your last question?
Well, it had to do with what you just named.
Oh, yeah. What do you got? It's 4-3.
I think I asked how many children do you think Kate Gosselin had?
Oh, the same thing? The John and Kate plus 8?
That's
How many
the show.
total? Then for that, I'm going to say 9.
No.
That was wrong too? Would she have 10?
She had 8 children. She had a set of twins, and then she had 6 tuplets.
Oh, so I just had I had to name the types of kids she had. I did that wrong.
No. I asked you how many she had.
What wasn't it called? John and Kate plus 8? Oh, I gave it away by
You
saying
said
that last
9.
round.
You said that your answer was 9, and it's...
I think what we learned is I'm not very good at that last question. Well, well done, Mom. You beat me 4-3. How do you feel about that?
Very good.
That was pretty good. This is a very relaxed, chill back conversation. I have a card for you. This is an early Mother's Day card. So there you go.
Well, thank you very much. Should I open it?
Yeah, go ahead. I thought because we won't be here for Mother's Day, I thought you would like.
Oh, it's very pretty.
Card. You like that card?
Thank you very much, and give that little bell a kiss from me.
Sure. There you go. And then here, I sent you a message. We forgot to mention this. I got you an iPhone today for the first time, and you're still trying to learn it.
What am I doing to this?
So you're opening. I sent you a message.
Here?
Yep.
Or hit this.
You can slide that to the right. Slide your finger over that.
That way?
Mm-hmm. Well, it disappeared. Hit it again. Hit the button on the bottom. There you go. Slide it over.
What in the world am I looking at?
What does it look like?
Is this when you found out you were having a baby?
It was when we found out we're having our second baby on November 20th.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how exciting is this?
That's your fifth grandchild right there.
Oh, this makes the day. Oh, this is so exciting.
You had no idea what was going on.
No,
not at all. I got your reaction on tape.
Oh, this is so exciting. How exciting Mom. Is this?
That's cool, huh?
Very.
November 20th, we don't know what we're having. She's about 10 weeks along.
Again in November.
Another November baby right before Christmas.
Oh, how nice. Did you tell little Annabelle?
Yeah, and if you came to our house, she'd go, Mama in baby's tummy. There's a baby in Mama's tummy. There's a baby in Mama's tummy. Look at baby in Mama's tummy.
My goodness.
She's been telling everybody.
Oh, my goodness.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, that makes my day.
I love you, Ma.
I love you, too. Thank you, Ryan.
How about that? Baby number 2 on the way, coming November 20th, the 4th member of the Buds family. That was kind of a fun way to tell my mom, and I got her reaction on video, which you can watch at the link in the show notes for this episode. It's a private link on YouTube, but if you want to check it out, you can see my mom's reaction to reading that card that I gave her on the podcast, and to, just kind of see her face. Her face is priceless. When I told her, she was so excited. She had no idea, and she said it made her day. So that was very cool, and I'm glad I got to do it in that way and share it with her and all my friends back home in Chicago. So yeah, we got another baby coming on the way, which is cool. And we just got a new house in Laverne, California. I remember last week talking about how we got evicted from our old house because they're going to sell it. And we had to find a house as quick as possible. So we found one in 5 days. We already live in the new house, and we're officially moving in this weekend. So Laverne, California is the new home of everything you know about me. And it's beautiful out there. It's right by the LA County Fairgrounds. And we got an amazing house that's about double the size of the one we're in now for the same rent per month, which is hard to do in California. So things are getting crazy. All of a sudden, I got a different house, and I have a different baby coming. So I'm super excited, and couldn't be happier. And that was a super fun way to share it with my mom. This is the point in the podcast where we do a special thing called the listener quiz. You get to play along at home. You just have to send me the answers to these 3 questions. I have 3 questions for you, and these are just totally random questions, and you will send me the answers, and you'll be entered in a raffle if you get them all right. And the raffle prize this week is a t-shirt from Minty Tees. Remember, you can go to mintytees.com and enter the promo code BUDS, B-U-D-D-S, to get 10% off your order. It could be 1 shirt. It could be 100 shirts. You'll get 10% off by using the code BUDS. And these are the 3 questions where you can get a free Minty Tee if you get these right and get chosen in the raffle. Question number 1 for this week's listener quiz. May Parker is the aunt to what superhero? May Parker is the aunt, or aunt, if you're from a different area, to what superhero? May Parker aunt to what superhero? Question number 2, how many seasons was Seinfeld on the air for? How many seasons was Seinfeld on the air for? And question number 3, what color is Nintendo's mascot character, Kirby? What color is Nintendo's Kirby? Answer those 3 questions. Send them to ryanbuds@gmail.com or tweet me, ryanbuds, on Twitter, or Instagram, ryanbuds, or Facebook, Ryan Buds, or Trivia with Buds, and I'll make sure that you are entered in that raffle for a free t-shirt. If you like the show, please do me a favor, rate, review, and subscribe. Share an episode with a friend. If you like this one and thought it was real cute how we did the baby reveal, share it with somebody who likes babies. Maybe that'll get them to listen to some of the old episodes. And make sure you go through the old episodes and check out the other 41 different sets of topics we have. I'll make a new infographic when we hit the year mark. I made one at 20 episodes that kind of showed all the different topics we've talked about. And once we get to 52, we'll do a big one. And get ready soon for the mini episodes coming this week. They are on the way, and they are super fun. And here's someone who I forgot to play this. Someone left me a voicemail saying they were going to look forward to these mini episodes. So I believe this is my friend in Minnesota. Let's see what she said.
Hi, Ryan. I'm just calling about your mini podcast or mini episode proposal. I think it would be great. I'm just getting into your podcast, and I think your trivia questions are really fun. I would love to have more of them every week. My name is Jessica, and I'm from Minneapolis, so thank you. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the feedback, and they are on the way. You're going to love them. And until then, check out the podcast Pod Quiz. It's a weekly UK British guy hosting a podcast with just 20 questions on it, and it's fun to listen to and quiz yourself on. Pod Quiz, wherever podcasts are found. That's it for me this week. Happy Mother's Day this weekend, and happy birthday to my beautiful wife, Ashley, whose birthday falls on Mother's Day this year. How perfect is all that lining up? I'll see you in Laverne, California, and also, I will see you in Costa Mesa, California this Friday at WeirdCon. It's my first convention, and I'll be doing some midnight trivia this Friday night at WeirdCon if you want to come play some midnight snack trivia with me. And you can bet your ass I'll be fact-checking these nerdy questions with some of the biggest nerds in California and SoCal at this event. The second thing I got going on is Saturday, May 20th, I will be doing a comedy festival, the Gundo Comedy Festival in El Segundo, and it'll be 5 p.m. I don't know the venue yet, but it's through my good friend Dave Williamson, and it'll be May 20th, and doing some live trivia and kind of like a little bit of a podcast recording with some local celebrities in El Segundo, so look for that. And if you have any questions about where my events are or what the prizes are or any of that good stuff, check out triviawithbuds.com. I just remade it with Wix, and I love it. And you can RSVP to any event on the website for a bonus point when you show up. Just show me on your phone. That's pretty much it for me. Thanks for listening. Share this with a friend. Happy Mother's Day, and we'll see you next time for more Trivia with Buds.